Shalom, 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 yasha'Allah. This your boy, Brother Shamwa Allah, back at you with another quick edifying video. Today's lesson is going to be called, You Still Eating This? Right, first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. I want to say, Halal, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash. Right, that's all praises to the Heavenly Father, whose name is Yahawah, and his only begotten Son's name, who you ignorantly call Jesus, whose name is Yahawashi, right, and the Holy Spirit, which is the Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who have ruled well through the Spirit, and have fed and edified the sheep in these last days, and has pushed this gospel and this truth, this 100% doctrine, to the four corners of the earth in these last days, right? So, like I said, today's lesson is going to be called, You Still Eating This? Right? And came across this article, and I think I did one, in the past too, but, it's the same stuff, man, the same story. You still eating this stuff, right? So, and this is, I guess it's from the HeartySoul.com, and it says death of teen attributed to tapeworm eggs found in his brain from eating undercooked pork, right? So, we're just going to read a little bit of it. Like I say, Lord's will is edifying, right? So it says, we likely all know the dangers of eating undercooked pork and poultry. It can make you incredibly sick. The danger, however, is far greater than just that. The tragic story of an 18-year-old who lost his life due to a tapeworm eggs found in his brain has shocked the medical community and raised concerns about the dangers of consuming undercooked pork, right? It says, this case study published in the New England Journal of Medicine highlights the devastating consequences of neurocytosis, it says a parasitic infection of the central nervous system caused by the pork tapeworm, right? It says the unnamed teenager initially sought medical attention after experiencing seizures and pain in his right groin area. Further examination revealed confusion and swelling over his right eye, magnetic resonance imaging, or MRI, and ultrasound tests exposed cysts throughout his cerebral cortex, brain system, cerebellum, eye, and right testicle. From there, they discovered what was causing his problems. It says neurocystosis. It's lucky if I'm butchering that. It says there was a large number of cysts in his body, including one in his right eye. Because of this, the doctor decided against giving him parasitic medicine. They were afraid that these would cause brain bleeding, inflammation, and vision loss. Instead, they used anti-inflammatory drugs as well as medication to stop his seizures. Despite the medical staff's best efforts, his case was just too severe. Tragically, he died just 2 weeks later, right? And, I remember doing a lesson, about this. I don't know if it was maybe a year ago or maybe longer, right? Kind of the same thing, man, right? Eating this stuff, man. And it's abominable to you. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and you can't do like everybody else, right? You can't do like everybody else does, right? Moab goes over there, he'll eat his spiders and his bats, right? His rats and his dogs and cats. He'll do all that, right? And there's no effect on him, right? But on you, right? It affects you, right? And I don't, like I said, I don't know if this was an Israelite or not, but this is just a telltale sign to let you know and to warn you, man, right? Why are you still eating this stuff, man? Right? I did a lesson maybe about a month ago, about lobster, man, right? It's the roach of the sea, right? And we got the comparison, man, right? It's just a roach of the sea. And it was just hyped up, by, rich folks to think that it's a delicacy, but all you doing is eating a damn roach, man, right? And so what more, this swine, man, which eats everything, right? You throw anything in a pig pen and they'll eat it, all together, hair, bones, nails, right? I remember there's a story, with the Italian mafia, right? What did they used to do? They used to put people in it, and guess what? There would be no traces of it. It'd be gone. You know what I'm saying? So, and the thing about a pig, it has no sweat glands. It has nothing to excrete any, poisons or any, what's the word I'm looking for? Like any excess, like stuff that's not good for their body. It just keeps it in, right? It doesn't have sweat glands, so it can't, sweat out any impurities and stuff like that, right? And guess what? Our people love this stuff, man. Our people love it. They eat it up, man. Right? In 2024, right? And this is showing you, the dangers of doing that, right? The dangers of just doing that, right? You go somewhere and get, something undercooked and possibly, probably even if it is cooked, right? I seen a video, a while back, where they had some pork ribs and they poured the Coca-Cola on it. And all these maggots and things start coming out of that thing, man. That's what they're feeding you. That's what's in this stuff, man. This stuff is abomination, right? So I just want to get a couple scriptures. Like I said, Lord's will is edifying. Most folks at this point should know this, but if you're still eating this, man, you should think again. Okay. So let's get into the scriptures, right? Let's go to the book of Leviticus, right? Let's go to the book of Leviticus in the dietary, right? Just look up to the diet, because the dietary, listen, it's beneficial for you, right? We wonder why, we have so many ailments and things, high blood pressure, diabetes, gout. I mean, you name it. We have all these different things within our community, so-called Blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans, right? But a lot of it is because it's due to us not eating correctly, right? And guess what? The scriptures tell us how we should eat correctly, right? There's things that you can eat, besides a damn pig, man. Besides that, right? So let's get to it, right? Let's see, right? This is Leviticus 11:7, right? You see it says laws about animals for food, right? And let's just go to verse number 7, right? It says, and the swine, right? And a swine is a pig, right? And it's amazing too, when we talk we used to talk to Jake about this a lot, we was on the highways and hedges, and we would explain to people, we read swine, and a lot of our people don't know. They don't know what swine is. You had to explain it to them, like it's a pig, brother, right? It's that pork pepperoni that you putting on your pizza that you thinking, is good, right? But so it says, and the swine, though he divide the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you, right? And when you read, basically if you read Leviticus 11, it tells you what things you can eat and what things you can't eat, right? Like we can't eat, pig, right? We can't eat things that come out of the water that don't have fins, both fins and scales, right? So like a thing about that, like a catfish, right? It has fins, but it has no scales, right? We shouldn't be eating that, right? These are bottom feeders. These are things that eat the crap from the bottom of the oceans and the lakes. These are the things that their job is to clean, and eat up all the crap. That's the same thing a pig does. A pig is basically a living garbage disposal, right? They just clean up and just eat up everything, Okay, and we shouldn't be eating that, right? It says, in the swine, though he divide the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you, right? And when you read in the NLT, it says the pig has evenly split hooves, but does not chew the cud, so it is unclean, right? And something that has it, it's like a cow, right? A cow has it chews the cud, right? And it has and basically because it has different stomachs, so it can eat something, right? And then it digests it, it moves it to a different stomach, and then it further digests it and gets nutrients and stuff out of it or whatever, and that, listen, so we can eat that stuff, right? But a pig just eats any and everything, and then it basically kind of just stays in them. All the impurities and all the different things just kind of stay in them, right? And this is why we're taught not to eat this thing, not to eat these things. But our people, continue, they want swine on their mind, right? Swine, they got the little, sayings and all that stuff, but you literally see, eating this swine went into this teenager's head, into his brain, right? Into his eyes, into his testicle, right? And these eggs and larvae were in there, and eventually it killed him, right? But you're still eating this, right? In 2024, man, right? What are we doing, right? And a wacky tacky Christian will, they'll go with what is this? First Timothy. They'll say something like this. They'll go to the book of Acts, and they'll say all things are lawful for me to eat, and they'll come here. Let me see. They'll go to 1 Timothy 4:4. They say, for every good creature of the Most High is good, and nothing to be refused, if it be received with thanksgiving. So if I pray over it, I'll be good, right? This is the mindset, of Jake, man, right? Just to basically condone himself to eating this stuff, man. Right, and that's not what this is talking about, right? This is talking about, a clean thing, right? If you, because there are people who abstain from meat, right? Who are just vegetarians. They don't eat the lawful meat, right? They don't eat the lawful things, like chicken, like beef. They don't eat these things, okay? And they abstain from it, right? Which the Heavenly Father has created with thanksgiving of them, which believe and know the truth, right? Because if you know the truth, you know what to eat and what not to eat, right? But like a wacky tacky Christian, well, they'll throw it out and they'll misconstrue the scriptures and say everything is lawful. It's lawful for me to eat. No, there's no unclean thing. All I gotta do is pray over it. No, man, that's not it, right? And you're wondering why a lot of people, have in those churches, they have high blood pressure. They have, because they're eating all these abominable things. Right? They're eating all these abominable things, right? And I like to go to Slovakia, the incident with Yahawashi, right? And, with the unclean spirits, right? Let's get that real quick. Matthew 8, I believe it's 28. And it says the Jezrene demonics, right? And it says, I'll start at verse 28. Matthew chapter 8, verse 28, it says, and when he was come to the other side into the country of the Gezerenes, there he met two possessed with devils coming out of the tombs, exceeding fierce, so that no man might pass by that way. And behold, they cried, saying, what have we to do with thee, Yahawashi, thy Son of the Most High? Art thou come hither to torment us before the time? And there was a good way off from them a herd of many swine, right? So many pigs were over there feeding, eating probably all the crap that was brought over there, to the garbage disposal, man, right? It says, so the devils besought him, right? Saying, if thou cast us out, suffer us to go away into a herd of swine, right? So these demons, they saw Yahawashi and they like, are you come to torment us before time? Please, hey, if, please just put us in the swine, put us in the pigs, right? And what did Yahawashi say? And he said unto them, go. And when they were come out, they went into the herd of swine, and beheld, the whole herd of swine ran violently down a steep place into the sea and perished in the water, right? So Yahawashi sent these demons and these devils into swine, into pigs, right? But you want to eat this, right? Listen, during the times of slavery, right? They forced us to eat that stuff. They put that stuff in there, man, right? And at this point, our people are so destroyed that they choose to eat this stuff, man. I don't care. Everything kills you. This is the mindset of our people, man, because our people lack the knowledge, man. They lack the knowledge and understanding, and then they're wondering why. Man, I don't know, man, my feet swole up. I can't move. I can't do this, right? Because you're not adhering, to these things which are beneficial to you, man. Okay? So, let me see. Did I want something else? I think that's really it. I just wanted to touch the bases on that. But, at this point, we need, to choose better, in life, man. And I know people struggle with, trying to give some of this stuff up, man, right? But if you really kind of just understand what this stuff was, go on YouTube and watch how they cut these things up, how they make these things, right? How they slaughter this stuff, man. A lot of times you be like, nah, I'm good, but like our people are stiff-necked and hard-hearted, man, and and this is just a lesson, man. The Most High, continues to show, things of why it's important to follow him, and his son, Yahawashi, man, right? Because there's death all around. You could die so many types of ways, man, right? And now this dude's sitting here 18 years old, right? Ate some pork, and they started basically probably eating in his brain, right? Eating in his cerebellum, right? Part of your brain, and his spinal cord, the whole nine, man, right? Until it took him out. He had to go back to the spirit world, man, right? So, we got to do better, man, right? So Lord's will, this was edifying, right? I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. I want to say, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash. Peace and blessings to the 12 tribes scattered abroad, a mighty shalom to the elect, right? To the 144,000 men, 12,000 from each tribe. Stay strong, stay diligent, stay focused, keep adhering, and keep watching, and to the rest of the elect, keep praying, keep staying diligent, and pray that we endure to the end, man, right? And with that, I want to say shalom.